Let's have a look then at two-finger gestures now on the iPhone. So with two fingers, you can tap, double tap, triple tap, or you can flick up or down, or you can scrub. Those are the only mapped gestures. I'm going to explain all those briefly. So first and foremost, a single two-finger tap. So that will pause speech. So while the iPhone is talking, a two-finger single tap will just shut it up, basically. And if you do it again, the speech will just come back on. So it's a pause for the speech. It's a bit like if you're using NVDA on the computer, the Shift key. A two-finger double tap, that is the magic tap. It's used to answer and end a phone call. It's used to start and stop media, including music, video, audiobooks, anything else of that sort, the stopwatch, the timer, all of those things. And it's also used in some specialist apps for more detail. So in certain apps made for blind people, such as certain GPS apps, it's used elsewhere as well. It's called the magic tap because the developer of a certain app can choose to use it for certain things. So most commonly, though, used to answer and end phone calls and pause and resume media. A two-finger triple tap, so that's three fingers twice, that will pop up open the thing called the item chooser, and we'll do a whole video on that later because it's a more complex topic. Basically, it's an alphabeticalized list of everything on the screen, if you need that, and we'll cover that in some detail later on. And then you've got your flicks. So if you flick up with two fingers, it will read the whole screen. And if you're in an app that supports pages, like a book, it will turn the page and keep reading. And flick down is similar, except rather than reading from the top, it will read from where your cursor has got to. So both of those can be quite useful. People tend to stick to using one or the other as a rule. I tend to stick to the two-finger flick down for reading from your current position. And then we have the scrub. Now this is a complicated gesture, so I suggest you, if you can't do it already, you practice. It's very useful. A two-finger scrub. So you take your two fingers and you place them on the screen, and then you scrub up and down. So if you can sort of picture your fingers moving in a sort of a quick up-down motion. Again, within that 0.2 seconds, that speedy single gesture of going up-down, that will press the back button or close the pop-up on your screen. So rather than having to hunt for that back button in the corner of your screen, if there is one, the scrub gesture is what you'll use to exit or cancel out of something. And once you've learned it, you'll never be hunting for back buttons ever again.